What's going on, everybody? We are back with the Packer reactions videos, and I am very blessed to say that I am back, even though I haven't kind of really posted a lot on my YouTube channel. I mean, a couple card openings here and there. Sometimes I don't really have the energy to post on YouTube, like my card openings, but now we're back at it with Packer reactions, and I'm just thankful to be here. So Packers get their first win of the season in week 1. 27-13 over the Detroit Lions, and I will say this was a very all-around great performance, and I don't say that lightly. I mean, let's first start off with the offense. I mean, their execution in the first half was pretty dang good, and I think that's what we want to see, because like in the Brazil game and like past years, like the offense in the week 1 just kind of came out a little bit sloppy in those week 1 games, but this week 1, it was totally different. I was kind of expecting not so a little bit of a postseason hangover, let's put it that way, but I definitely think the execution was pretty good. I mean, we were moving the ball down the field pretty well, and we produced 17 points in the first half, and I mean, it's better than what we did against the Lions at home last year. I mean, our offense kind of looked a little out of sorts against the Lions last year, and I feel like we played like there was nothing holding us back. And we only held the Lions really to only 2 field goals, that 1 touchdown at the end. I mean, it didn't really matter necessarily. I mean, it did in the final score, but I think that one-handed catch was kind of ridiculous. But if that was like right at the end of the game, and it was like a close game, I'm like, oh my gosh, you gotta be kidding me. But the defense, I mean, it looked like it wanted to be there. I mean, we were shutting down their run game. I mean, we created a lot of havoc along the Detroit Lions offense, and I feel like that's like might be a result of Ben Johnson not being the offensive coordinator in Detroit anymore. But I don't know if that's going to spill over to the Chicago Bears. I probably would say I hate the Bears more than I do the Lions, but I probably would hate the Vikings more, because I mean, I grew up over by Minneapolis in my childhood. But if you don't recognize the background, we are back in my college apartment, so grateful to be back here. Second half, I mean, the offense kind of looked a little shaky in the first couple of drives, but I think, once our defense started to really like stand up, I mean, what was I thinking? I think the offense kind of got like, okay, they're starting to creep a little closer. We don't want the Lions to get a lot of momentum. And then that touchdown pretty much just kind of put the game out of reach at that point. And the defense always had answers. It's just like our defense like didn't really implode at like any point in the game. And like that turnover that Evan Williams created at the end of the first half, I mean, it was an absolute blessing, because like the Lions could have just made it 10 to 17, excuse me. But I'm just grateful that we got the turnover and started the season off on a high note. I mean, there's not really a lot of lashing out that I have to do today, so I'm grateful for that. And I mean, we just moved the ball. I mean, everybody got their fair share of touches, and I don't think the game plan was absolutely fabulous. And I mean, what else is there to say? I mean, Micah Parsons, I mean, he's making his presence felt. And I think, I mean, it was a team win. I mean, there's not really much to say. I mean, I highlighted the good stuff. Bad, I mean, there's not a lot of bad stuff and not a lot of stuff to get angry about, and I was with a couple of friends, so I didn't have to watch the game here by myself, so TYJ for that. So I don't know what else is there to say. So moving forward, we gotta watch the Vikings-Bears game tomorrow night. And then we have a short week coming up, so we gotta like stay locked in. I mean, it's gonna be a short week, and I think we looked like the team that wanted to be there, and like the Lions had a little bit of a more of a postseason hangover, considering like they've been bad for a long time, and just like, man, that was our year, and we're just kind of living in the past. But the Packers are now like, okay, we've had 2 playoff losses with Jordan Love. Like we wanna, I think we're kind of learning a little bit. You know what I mean? And I think if we beat Detroit, like, I mean, we got to take it one game at a time, but I feel like I'm really confident that we can beat anybody in this league. I mean, I don't know how Detroit's going to look in like 4 or 5 weeks from now, or like mid-season, or at the end of the year for that matter, but I think getting a divisional win that first week kind of like really brings our confidence, and like, oh my gosh, like I'm really feeling good that this might be that year. I mean, we got a lot of help with the pass, well, not the pass, well, yeah, the pass rush, and Lucas Van Ness had a pretty nice sack today. I mean, I really want to keep seeing that out of Lucas Van Ness because, I mean, he just hasn't had the 2 best years, but he had a good camp, and it really showed today. And it just looked like the Lions were off their game for the most part. So I'm just grateful that we were able to get the dub. And I mean, it's just 1 game, but we just got to do that for the next 16 games. That's what I would say if I'm coach. Is like, we did great. Just got to move on. It's in the past. We just have to be here and now. So we got the Commanders up next. They kind of licked a little in the second half against the Giants. But I mean, both of us have short weeks, so we have to Packers gotta stay locked in. And then we got a mini bye after that. So again, then we go to Cleveland, which they almost beat the Bengals. Kind of looked a little out of sorts today. Well, especially in the second half, and the Bengals got bailed out by a bunch of missed field goals, and I guess the second coming of week 2 Daniel Carlson. but unfortunately, Jahmyr Gibbs and Jake Bates do not do all that well for my fantasy team, but that's okay as long as they play shit against the Lions. I mean, against the Packers, I'm sorry. I'm totally okay with that. Or in a game that like we need a little bit of help, I'm totally okay with that. So just grateful for the win and just hoping for the best moving forward. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like and subscribe. Peace out. Go Pack Go.